Daily Horoscope for Cancer. April 16, 2025, as the morning light filters through your window on April 16, 2025, you'll likely feel an unusual combination of introspection and outward energy. Today carries a special signature for you, Cancer, as your ruling celestial body, the moon, transitions phases, bringing a profound sense of emotional renewal. The cosmic canvas painted for you today features a harmonious aspect between the moon and Venus, infusing your world with a gentle, loving energy that enhances all your relationships. Jupiter's expansive influence in your communication sector amplifies your voice, making this an exceptional day for expressing thoughts you've been keeping close to your heart. Meanwhile, Mercury lends crystal clarity to your thinking, helping you articulate emotions that typically remain in the realm of feeling rather than words. In your personal relationships, this planetary arrangement creates a sanctuary for vulnerability. If you're in a partnership, you'll notice an unmistakable deepening of your emotional bond. Conversations flow with unusual ease, and you may find yourself sharing aspects of your inner world that you've previously kept protected. Your partner is likely to be particularly receptive today, creating a beautiful opportunity for healing any recent misunderstandings through heartfelt dialogue. For single Cancers, your natural magnetism is enhanced under this sky. You're projecting an authentic warmth that draws potential partners toward you like moths to a gentle flame. Pay particular attention to encounters in places of learning, wellness centers, or community gatherings. Someone who approaches you today may resonate with your soul in unexpected ways. Trust your intuition about new connections. It's especially accurate under this planetary influence. In your professional sphere, April 16th highlights your intuitive business acumen, that project that's been developing at a glacial pace. Expect sudden momentum. Your creative suggestions are likely to receive recognition today, possibly from authority figures who don't typically notice your quieter contributions. During meetings or collaborative sessions, your ability to read between the lines gives you a distinct advantage. You instinctively understand what others need before they've fully articulated it themselves. Financially, this is an excellent day for reviewing your security plans and long-term investments. The stars favor careful consideration over impulsive decisions. An unexpected opportunity involving property or family resources might emerge, but the planetary wisdom suggests taking your time before committing. Your financial intuition runs especially strong today. Those famous Cancer gut feelings deserve your attention when they speak about monetary matters. Your physical and emotional well-being are intimately connected under today's celestial pattern. The lunar energy heightens your already considerable sensitivity, making boundary maintenance essential. Consider implementing protective practices like visualizing yourself surrounded by a bubble of silvery blue light before entering crowded or emotionally charged environments. Your digestive system may be particularly responsive today. Favor nurturing, easily digestible foods and maintain proper hydration. Healing practices that address both body and mind are cosmically supported on April 16th. Activities that release emotional tension stored in your physical form, gentle yoga, tai chi, or expressive movement yield profound benefits. Pay special attention to your chest and stomach area, as these Cancer-ruled parts of your body may request extra care during this lunar transition. The day offers remarkable opportunities for emotional evolution and self-discovery. You might gain sudden insights about patterns in your relationships, particularly regarding how you balance nurturing others versus yourself. The current cosmic energy supports breaking free from protective mechanisms that once served you but now limit your growth. Creative expression through journaling, music, or visual arts helps you process these realizations. Your intuitive abilities reach impressive heights on April 16th. Dreams from the previous night may carry messages worth recording and reflecting upon. Throughout the day, notice meaningful coincidences or synchronicities. They're not random, but rather cosmic signposts guiding your journey. This is an excellent time to develop your natural psychic sensitivity through meditation or mindfulness practices. Home and family connections feel particularly significant today. You might experience a strong urge to reach out to relatives or close friends who feel like family. Conversations flow with remarkable depth, and you could discover surprising commonalities with someone you thought you knew completely. Your natural talent for creating emotional safety allows for authentic exchanges that strengthen your most cherished bonds. Community involvement brings unexpected satisfaction on April 16th. You may find yourself naturally assuming a nurturing role in a group setting, which allows your caring nature to express itself in broader contexts. Look for opportunities to contribute to collective well-being without depleting your personal energy reserves. Sustainable service brings the greatest fulfillment. Lucky elements surrounding you today include the numbers 2, 7, and 16. Colors that enhance your natural energy include silvery blue and pearl white. If you use crystals or stones, moonstone and pearl resonate particularly strongly with your Cancer energy under this sky. Water elements, whether visiting a beach, taking a rejuvenating bath, or simply staying well hydrated, provide special support. As with any cosmic weather, there are challenges to navigate mindfully. Be aware of potential emotional flooding. The lunar influence intensifies feelings, making it important to distinguish between your emotions and those you're absorbing from others. Your heightened sensitivity might trigger a desire to withdraw when overwhelmed, but today's energy actually supports communication over isolation. Finding that balance between protective self-containment and necessary vulnerability represents your growth edge. Watch for passive-aggressive tendencies that might emerge if you feel unseen or unappreciated. The planetary alignment supports direct expression of needs rather than indirect hints. Remember that others can't read your mind, even if you can sometimes read theirs. Creative projects receive magnificent cosmic blessing today, especially those involving emotional expression, memory exploration, or family history. Your connection to collective consciousness runs unusually strong, providing profound inspiration for artistic endeavors. Writing, photography, cooking, or any art form that captures ephemeral moments aligns beautifully with the day's energy. As evening approaches, take time to acknowledge the emotional journey you've experienced throughout the day. A small gratitude ritual honors the insights gained and connections deepened. Before sleep, visualize releasing any emotional residue you've collected from others, returning to your centered, authentic self. The experiences and insights of April 16, 2025, create foundations for emotional growth that will unfold over the coming lunar cycle. Seeds planted today, whether in relationships, creative projects, or self-understanding, carry powerful potential to flourish. The emotional clarity gained helps you navigate more challenging aspects arising later in the spring. Consider this day a valuable opportunity to align with your deepest emotional wisdom, setting a positive tone for the weeks ahead. Remember, dear Cancer, your sensitivity is not a weakness but your greatest strength. On April 16th, the cosmos invites you to embrace this truth with renewed appreciation and purposeful intention. On April 16, 2025, Cancer natives will experience an intriguing celestial configuration with significant implications for your emotional well-being and personal growth. The Sun at 26 degrees Aries illuminates your 10th house of career and public reputation, creating a spotlight on your professional endeavors. This position forms a challenging square aspect to your Cancer energy, demanding that you balance your personal needs with professional obligations. The tension is productive, pushing you to establish yourself in the world while maintaining emotional authenticity. The Moon, your planetary ruler, transitions through the intense waters of Scorpio in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This placement creates a harmonious water trine with your Cancer Sun sign, deepening your intuitive abilities and emotional intelligence. Today, you may feel particularly perceptive about matters of the heart, creative inspirations, or connections with children. The Scorpio moon also forms a supportive sextile with Pluto in Capricorn, adding transformative power to your creative and romantic pursuits. Mercury, positioned at 18 degrees Aries, joins the Sun in your 10th house, bringing mental clarity to career matters. Communications with authority figures will be direct and potentially advantageous. However, Mercury's square to your Cancer energy suggests you should temper bluntness with sensitivity. Your thoughts may race with professional ideas and ambitions, but the challenge lies in expressing them with the nurturing touch that comes naturally to you. Venus graces Taurus at 9 degrees, moving through your 11th house of friends, groups, and long-term aspirations. This placement creates a stabilizing sextile to your Cancer planets, offering pleasant social connections and potential financial benefits through your network. Venus, in this earthy position, supports your need for security while encouraging you to expand your social horizons. Friendships formed or strengthened during this transit have lasting potential. Mars energizes Gemini at 23 degrees, activating your 12th house of the subconscious, spiritual matters, and hidden activities. This placement creates an interesting dynamic for Cancer, as the warrior planet in this position works behind the scenes rather than openly. You may feel a surge of energy directed towards spiritual pursuits, psychological understanding, or working on projects that require privacy. The semi-sextile to your Cancer energy suggests subtle tensions between action and emotion that can be resolved through mindfulness practices. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune, travels through Gemini at 15 degrees, also in your 12th house. This significant placement is preparing you for a major life cycle that will begin when Jupiter enters Cancer in a few months. Currently, Jupiter is expanding your spiritual awareness, dream life, and connection to collective consciousness. Pay special attention to intuitive hunches, meaningful coincidences, and dreams during this period, as they contain valuable messages about your path forward. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces at 8 degrees, moving through your 9th house of higher education, philosophy, travel, and belief systems. This creates a supportive trine to your Cancer planets, providing structure and discipline to your intellectual and spiritual growth. Saturn here rewards commitment to educational pursuits, ethical frameworks, and expanding your worldview. Long-distance travel undertaken now may have serious, life-changing implications. Uranus, at 28 degrees Taurus in your 11th house of social networks, continues to revolutionize your approach to friendships and group affiliations. This position forms a sextile to your Cancer energy, offering sudden, unexpected developments through friends or community involvement that ultimately support your emotional growth. Technology plays a significant role in how you connect with like-minded individuals. Neptune at 5 degrees Aries occupies your 10th house of career, creating some fog and confusion around professional goals. This placement challenges Cancer's need for security by introducing uncertainty about your life direction. The key to working with this energy is embracing inspired vision while maintaining practical grounding. Creative and helping professions are particularly favored with this placement. Pluto at 3 degrees Aquarius transits your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimacy. This generational planet forms a sextile to Neptune in your career house, suggesting that deep psychological insights could fuel your professional vision. For Cancer specifically, this Pluto position demands evolution in how you approach vulnerability, trust, and power dynamics in close relationships. The lunar nodes, currently positioned along the Aries-Libra axis, indicate a growth direction toward self-assertion, North Node in Aries, while releasing excessive dependency on relationships, South Node in Libra. For Cancer, this nodal position encourages developing greater independence while honoring your natural need for connection. The most significant planetary aspect for you today is the waning square between the Sun in Aries and Pluto in Aquarius, which activates tension between your career ambitions and deep transformative processes related to shared finances or intimacy. Power struggles may emerge in professional settings, that ultimately reveal deeper psychological patterns needing resolution. Chiron at 19 degrees Aries joins the Sun and Mercury in your 10th house, highlighting healing opportunities connected to your public image, reputation, or relationship with authority figures. Old wounds related to recognition and achievement may surface for healing. For Cancer, today's planetary positions emphasize a need to balance professional visibility with emotional authenticity, to embrace the transformative power of creative self-expression, and to prepare for the spiritual insights that will soon translate into tangible new beginnings. The water trine between your sign and the Scorpio moon offers emotional support during professional challenges, while the numerous planets in your 10th and 12th houses suggest that success comes through balancing public achievement with private spiritual development. For Cancer, on April 16, 2025, your communication landscape undergoes a fascinating transformation as Mercury forms a harmonious trine with the Moon in your 3rd house of expression. This celestial alignment creates an unusual fluidity between your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to articulate emotions that typically remain hidden in the depths of your intuitive nature. The Moon, your ruling planet, is particularly potent today, enhancing your receptivity to subtle conversational cues and unspoken messages. Your natural empathic abilities are heightened, making this an exceptional day for heart-to-heart discussions that require emotional intelligence and sensitivity. You'll find yourself instinctively choosing the perfect words to convey complex feelings, whether in personal relationships or professional settings. Pay particular attention to digital communications around mid-afternoon, when Neptune's influence adds a creative but potentially confusing dimension to written messages. Venus in your communications sector forms a sextile with Jupiter today, bringing a pleasant, expansive quality to your interactions. Conversations flow with unusual ease, and you may find yourself connecting with people who stimulate your intellectual curiosity while respecting your emotional boundaries. This is an excellent time for negotiating agreements, as your ability to blend logical reasoning with intuitive understanding gives you a unique advantage. The positioning of Mars in relation to your communication house suggests that while you'll generally maintain your characteristic gentle approach, there's an undercurrent of assertiveness available when needed. You can draw on this energy to advocate for yourself in situations where you might typically retreat into your protective shell. The key is balancing this newfound directness with your natural sensitivity. Saturn's influence brings a structured quality to your self-expression today. You may find yourself naturally organizing your thoughts more methodically than usual, which proves beneficial for any writing projects, important presentations, or documentation work. This temporary alignment helps ground your naturally flowing, water sign communication style with earthy practicality. Your intuition regarding the timing of important conversations is particularly sharp today. Trust your instincts about when to initiate discussions and when to allow silence to speak for you. Your natural Cancer tendency to protect yourself and others emotionally is beautifully balanced with the cosmic encouragement to express authentic feelings. Pluto's distant aspect to your communication sector suggests that some conversations today may touch on deeper, transformative themes. You might find yourself discussing subjects that normally remain beneath the surface, leading to potential breakthroughs in understanding with close companions. This influence supports healing through honest dialogue, particularly regarding family matters or domestic situations. For those Cancer individuals involved in creative pursuits, today marks a special alignment for artistic expression. Your words carry emotional resonance that touches others deeply. Poetry, storytelling, songwriting, or any form of expression that marries emotion with language receives cosmic amplification. Consider recording your thoughts in a journal to capture the unique clarity available to you today. The Moon's position also enhances your ability to listen effectively, not just to speak. You'll notice subtle emotional undertones in conversations that others might miss, allowing you to respond with remarkable sensitivity. This makes you an excellent mediator or counselor today, especially in situations involving family members or close friends experiencing communication difficulties. Be mindful of a brief challenging aspect between Mercury and Neptune around sunset, which could introduce a note of confusion or misunderstanding in important discussions. Double-check details and clarify any ambiguous statements during this window. Your natural intuition can help navigate this temporarily foggy communication terrain. For Cancer parents, today offers a special connection with children through conversation. Your ability to truly hear what younger family members are expressing, both verbally and non-verbally, creates opportunities for meaningful bonding. Educational discussions are particularly favored, as your natural nurturing qualities blend with enhanced communicative clarity. In workplace communications, your emotional intelligence serves as a superpower today. You can read between the lines of what colleagues are saying, sensing unaddressed concerns or unspoken enthusiasm. This gives you a strategic advantage in collaborative projects and team discussions. Consider volunteering to draft important emails or documents that require a perfect balance of professionalism and empathy. The evening hours bring a particularly favorable alignment for intimate conversations with partners or close friends. The moon illuminates your ability to discuss feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them. This creates rare opportunities for vulnerable exchanges that strengthen bonds through honest, compassionate dialogue. Trust the words that rise naturally from your heart during these moments. April 16, 2025 presents a fascinating financial landscape for Cancer, as the moon forms a supportive trine with Venus in your resource sector. This celestial arrangement opens unexpected channels for monetary gain, particularly through passive income streams or investments you've previously established. The morning hours reveal a golden opportunity that aligns perfectly with your natural instincts for security and growth. Pay special attention to communications received before noon, as they may contain valuable financial insights or opportunities disguised as casual information. With Mercury direct in your career house, financial discussions with authority figures prove exceptionally favorable today. Your ability to articulate your worth is heightened, making this an optimal time to negotiate raises, fees, or contract terms. The numbers are speaking to you today, Cancer, and they're telling a story of abundance if you're willing to listen carefully. A maternal figure or family connection may provide unexpected financial wisdom or resources. Trust these familiar sources today. Jupiter's position in your networking sector suggests a financial opportunity through a social connection. Perhaps an acquaintance from your past resurfaces with a mutually beneficial proposition. Consider how your emotional intelligence, your greatest Cancer strength, can be monetized today. Your intuitive understanding of others' needs places you in a prime position to offer services or solutions that fulfill genuine market gaps. The afternoon brings a surprising financial revelation that challenges your traditional approach to money management. While initially uncomfortable, this new perspective has the potential to dramatically improve your long-term security. Today's Cancer moon encourages you to blend pragmatism with intuition when making financial decisions. Notice how your body responds to potential investments or expenditures. Your physical reactions often reveal wisdom your conscious mind hasn't yet processed. The Cancer tendency toward caution serves you well today, but the stars also encourage calculated risk in one specific area that speaks to your passions. Real estate matters show particular promise, as property investments align favorably with today's planetary positions. Your natural Cancer affinity with homes and sacred spaces becomes financially advantageous. A financial decision you've been postponing requires attention by day's end, and the evening's lunar energy provides the clarity needed to move forward confidently. Your financial intuition peaks around 7 p.m., making this an excellent time for budget reviews or investment research. Pay special attention to recurring expenses. An overlooked subscription or service fee has been quietly draining resources that could be better allocated. Family finances receive beneficial aspects today, suggesting positive developments regarding shared resources, inheritances, or household investments. The second house influence strengthens as the day progresses, highlighting opportunities to strengthen your foundation through smart resource management. Today's numerical vibration resonates with your natural Cancer rhythms, especially regarding financial timing and synchronicity. Notice patterns in financial opportunities. They're revealing a bigger picture about your prosperity path. Water sign financial energy flows strongly today, emphasizing the connection between emotional security and material abundance. The most promising financial opportunities today come wrapped in emotional significance, trust ventures that feel like coming home. Collaborations with water sign individuals, fellow Cancers, Scorpios, or Pisces, prove especially lucrative as your shared intuitive approach creates powerful synergy in business matters. The evening hours reveal a financial insight that connects to your childhood or family patterns around money, providing healing and practical guidance simultaneously. Financial documentation requires careful attention today. Double-check statements, contracts, and agreements, as an oversight could be either costly or surprisingly beneficial, depending on your diligence. Your Cancer resourcefulness shines brightly today, allowing you to maximize existing assets in ways others would overlook. The key to today's financial success lies in balancing your natural protective instincts with calculated openness to opportunity. For Cancer on April 16, 2025, the stars align to create several distinct areas of good fortune. With the moon forming a harmonious trine to Neptune, your intuitive gifts are extraordinarily heightened today. This cosmic connection opens fortunate pathways, particularly in creative pursuits, spiritual endeavors, and any activities requiring empathetic understanding. Trust those gut feelings when they arise. They're your cosmic compass pointing toward opportunity. Financial fortune appears through unexpected channels today, as Venus makes a favorable aspect to Jupiter. Look for opportunities that combine your nurturing abilities with practical applications. Healthcare, food services, home-based businesses, and family-oriented enterprises all carry a special blessing. An investment or financial decision made today, especially one that serves emotional or familial security, carries long-term positive potential. Your home environment becomes a particularly fortunate zone today. With Mercury in your domestic sector forming a supportive sextile to Saturn, conversations and plans related to your living situation, family matters, or property investments receive cosmic support. Consider hosting a gathering, redecorating a space that needs refreshing, or discussing long-term security plans with loved ones, all carry the energy of fortunate outcomes. Water-related activities bring unexpected blessings today. Whether it's spending time near a lake, taking a special bath ritual, enjoying a pool day, or even drinking more water, connecting with your ruling element opens channels of good fortune. Cancer's natural affinity with water becomes a spiritual and practical resource for tapping into today's beneficial cosmic currents. Communication with maternal figures or nurturing mentors proves especially fortunate. A conversation with your mother, grandmother, or a wise woman in your life could yield surprisingly valuable insights or opportunities. Their guidance today carries special weight. Pay attention to advice that resonates with your inner knowing. Your ability to empathize and emotionally connect with others becomes a pathway to fortune. Professional situations that require emotional intelligence offer you an advantage over others. You're able to read between the lines and understand what isn't being explicitly stated, giving you an edge in negotiations, mediations, or collaborative projects. Activities that nurture your emotional well-being carry unexpected rewards. Taking time for self-care isn't just restorative, it actually activates your intuition and connects you with opportunistic energies. A moment of meditation, journaling, or emotional processing could lead to a breakthrough insight that opens new doors. Antiques, history, and connections to the past carry fortunate energy today. An heirloom item might have unexpected value, or researching your family history could lead to meaningful discoveries. Consider visiting historical sites, museums, or browsing vintage shops. Something from the past wishes to bring you good fortune in the present. Culinary pursuits shine with fortunate potential. Whether cooking, baking, meal planning, or dining out, food-related activities attract positive energy. A recipe shared, a meal prepared with love, or even a food-related business idea carries special blessing. Your natural Cancer affinity for nourishing others becomes a channel for abundance. Educational pursuits related to psychology, emotional intelligence, family systems, or nurturing professions receive cosmic support. Consider signing up for a course, attending a lecture, or researching a topic in these areas. Knowledge gained today plants seeds for future opportunity. Charitable activities, especially those involving children, families in need, or housing security, align with fortunate cosmic currents. Your generosity creates ripples that return to you multiplied. Consider volunteering, donating, or simply performing random acts of kindness. The karmic returns will be substantial. Water signs in your life, other Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces, serve as fortunate connections today. Reaching out to these individuals could lead to meaningful collaborations, insights, or opportunities. Their energy resonates with yours in ways that activate paths to growth and abundance. Dreams and subconscious impressions carry special significance and fortunate guidance. Pay attention to images, symbols, or messages that appear during sleep or meditative states. Your subconscious is more directly connected to universal wisdom today, offering clues to fortunate pathways you might otherwise overlook. As the day concludes, take time to express gratitude for the fortunate energies you've experienced. The simple act of acknowledging abundance creates an energetic signature that attracts more of the same. For Cancer, whose emotional awareness runs so deep, this practice of grateful recognition becomes particularly powerful in extending today's fortunate influences into tomorrow and beyond. Cancer, your social landscape experiences a significant shift today as the moon moves through your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. This lunar position heightens your sensitivity to others' needs and emotions, making you particularly attuned to the unspoken dynamics within your social circles. With Venus forming a gentle sextile to Neptune, there's an ethereal quality to your interactions. People are drawn to your compassionate nature and nurturing presence without fully understanding why. This mystical connection allows you to form deeper bonds, particularly with water signs like Pisces and Scorpio, who resonate with your emotional depth. Today isn't about expanding your social network broadly, but rather deepening the connections you already value. A square between Mars and Saturn suggests some tension may arise with authority figures or older friends who might seem unnecessarily rigid or critical. This aspect challenges you to balance your natural desire to please others with your own emotional needs and boundaries. Your ruling planet, the Moon, creates a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your communication sector, opening channels for meaningful conversations that transcend small talk. This is an excellent day to share vulnerabilities with trusted friends, as your emotional authenticity will inspire others to do the same. Notice how group dynamics shift when you express your genuine feelings rather than retreating into your protective shell, as Cancers sometimes do. A gathering at home would be especially successful today. Your natural hosting abilities combined with the current planetary alignments create an atmosphere where genuine connections can flourish. Someone you've known casually might reveal surprising depth, potentially transforming an acquaintance into a significant friendship. Be mindful of your tendency to absorb others' emotional states like a sponge. The Moon's position makes your empathic abilities particularly strong today, but this can be draining if you don't maintain healthy boundaries. Your intuition about people is heightened, allowing you to sense hidden motivations and unspoken needs. Trust these insights, especially regarding a friendship that may have felt strained recently. A healing conversation is possible if you approach it with your natural compassion. Family connections also benefit from today's energy, with old misunderstandings finding resolution through emotional honesty rather than logical arguments. Remember that your greatest social strength is your ability to create emotional safety for others. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give permission for authentic connection to develop. A message from a distant friend might arrive unexpectedly, rekindling a connection that brings unexpected joy. Social media interactions hold more meaning than usual today, so pay attention to digital communications that might normally seem superficial. They could lead to surprisingly meaningful exchanges. Tonight, a small gathering rather than a large social event would best serve your emotional well-being, allowing for the intimate connections you naturally prefer. Someone important may share a secret or confide in you. Your reputation as a trustworthy confidant is well-deserved, but remember to protect your own emotional energy as well. The connections you nurture today have the potential to support your emotional growth for months to come, particularly those that honor your need for both closeness and the occasional retreat into your protective shell. With the Sun in late Aries forming a square to your Cancer energies on April 16, 2025, you'll need to balance external demands with your natural need for emotional security. The day begins with a Moon-Neptune trine that heightens your intuitive abilities. Trust those gut feelings, especially in professional settings. The morning hours present an opportunity to resolve lingering family matters that have been causing subconscious strain. Your ruling moon will transition into Libra by midday, shifting your focus toward home and foundations. This creates a cardinal cross with your sign, potentially triggering emotional responses to external pressures. Breathe through these moments rather than retreating into your protective shell. Venus in Taurus supports financial decisions today, making this an excellent time to review household budgets or consider domestic investments. Mercury's position suggests written communication will be more effective than verbal today. Consider important emails or messages you've been postponing. Jupiter's beneficial angle offers expansion in your career sector, but only if you're willing to step slightly outside your comfort zone. Physical nurturing is essential today. Your body may carry emotional tension in the shoulder and chest area. A warm bath with sea salts before bedtime will help process and release the day's emotional accumulation. Today's Mars-Pluto aspect can intensify power dynamics at work. Respond with emotional intelligence rather than defensive reactions. Set clear boundaries with colleagues who may misinterpret your natural caring nature as professional weakness. Family members may seek your guidance regarding a health matter. Offer support without assuming complete responsibility. The evening hours favor quiet contemplation rather than social activity as the moon aspects Saturn, creating a temporary emotional heaviness. This is not negative, but rather a cosmic